Hi guys, my name is Ash Ali. I'm a digital marketing consultant. Today I'm going to talk about creating a digital marketing framework for your marketing department and how to measure the performance and success of your marketing campaigns. So there are three key dimensions to a digital marketing strategy. I've drawn them here. Vipin Mayar, in his new book Digital Impact, has synthesized this in a very clear fashion to a digital marketing framework. Here I've done the three dimensions in a pyramid format. I'll explain how this works. So the first component of a digital marketing framework or dimension are the campaign metrics and exposure metrics. The second component are strategic metrics, and the final component are financial metrics. Let's talk about the campaign metrics and what they are. Campaign metrics consist of metrics such as click-through rate, qualified reach, exposure to campaigns, a long-term view of looking forward into how the campaigns that you've actually run here in this dimension affect the overall market share, the position of your brand, the NPS score, the Net Promoter Score. And these are metrics which are very much most revolving around brand perception, favorability, and other factors which need to be tested and looked at on a long-term basis. And finally, we have the financial metrics. Now, the financial metrics are much more around return on investment, total number of sales generated, total number of leads generated, and marketing campaign success. Example of one of the channels that you use to market yourself on the internet. So I'm going to talk about PPC. PPC is probably a big component of driving traffic to most people's websites. So PPC is pay-per-click, and you can do pay-per-click across Google AdWords, Bing, and Yahoo, which is now Bing also. So there's lots of ways in which you can drive traffic, and one of them is to actually pay for every click that you get. The key campaign variables that one will be looking at in this dimension would be things like cost per click, share impression, you'll be looking at click-through rate. So there's a whole bunch of diagnostic key metrics that you'll be looking at in this dimension here. Now, how does this thing relate right back down to the financial goals? Well, these are all interlinked. So every single dimension here will be connected to the second strand and the third strand, which is the ultimate goal, which are the financial goals. So how does this connect to the strategic objectives? Well, when it comes to strategic objectives, you'll be looking at more along the lines of brand-based metrics. So things like you'll be looking at how much uplift you've had on your brand keyword terms. Now, your brand keyword terms would normally be your company name or your name of your product that you're selling. So have you had an uplift in brand keyword terms? There's lots of other metrics which will actually affect PPC. However, overall, you'll be looking at brand keyword terms and how much of an uplift you've had in that, but also your market share in the keywords that are available in terms of search volumes. So the number of people searching online, how much of that share of that impressions are you getting? So that could be another way of actually looking at specifically PPC on a strategic level. Then you go to the component of financial level. Now, the best thing with PPC is measurable right from the start all the way through to the end. So in this case, you'll be looking at things like such as sales, and then you'll be looking at ROI. It's also which is very when you're looking at strategic goals for SEO to consider the type of keywords that you are optimizing for. I've spoken earlier about how you should use some of the top converting keywords from PPC back into your SEO campaigns. The vital component of SEO and make it really successful for you as a business is to make sure that you're optimizing for the right set of keywords. And there should be lots of different types of keywords. Keywords which generate you sales. To summarize today's session, there are three key dimensions to a digital marketing framework. That is the campaign and the exposure metrics, the strategic goals, and the financial goals. And ultimately what we are aiming for are the financial goals. And across this pyramid, you'll find that there are this dimension, fewer metrics which are forward-looking in this dimension, and then far fewer metrics in the financial section, which will be more about return on investment, sales generated, and ultimately this framework will allow you to keep your CFO and CEO happy.